On the Alexandria border, and Jim was very generous to take them, and he offered me Springfield in return. So it was a great marriage, and my wife was the one who was drawing up the districts in the General Assembly, so it worked just fine. So I came to Congress in 1994. It was a very strong Republican year nationally. It was not a strong Republican year here in Northern Virginia, because if you remember that year, Oliver North was the Republican candidate in the Senate. So he was heading the Republican ticket. I always tell Jim, everywhere else in the country there was a Republican surge. It was depressed in Northern Virginia. My pollster told me early to stay away from this guy. So when North came to Fairfax, I couldn't find him with a search warrant. But it worked out. I came here, and I got to know Jim right away. We worked in local government together. I was named chairman of the District of Columbia Subcommittee, which for the record is the least sought after subcommittee assignment in the House. But a lot of regional issues and tensions. You can just imagine a white Republican from the suburbs coming in and having to write a control board act for a black Democratic city like the district. And I needed all the friends I could get. And Jim was there, was helpful with me. Together, we were able to close the Moran prison. We were able to get the county 3,000 acres of open space down there. We saved Mason Neck down there from sewage and development. Still one of those beautiful spots. Now, in my brochures, I took sole credit for that. But the fact of the matter is, without Jim's help, nothing happens up there without it being a bipartisan. And Jim was, I couldn't have asked for a better partner on that. I noticed the list tonight of all the great things Jim did over here, beating back the efforts to prevent EPA from regulating harmful greenhouse gases, risky oil blocking risky oil drilling off the Virginia coast. I think we voted opposite on all these. But never, not all of them, but most of them. But that never let us stop when something in local was involved or where we could work together for finding a bridge to build and to work together. And we were able to do that in any number of ways. Congress today, I said earlier, Terry said, very dysfunctional. That the Republicans and the Democrats like this, the House and the Senate, really just one thing brings us down together right now, and that's the Wizards. And the playoffs. I was out at their first playoff game, the first one in years. And I was way up in the nosebleed sections, you know where that is? I noticed there's an empty seat down courtside. And so at halftime, I kind of walked my way, actually in the first I walked my way down and was able to slip through, and it was next, the seat was still empty. It was next to an elderly lady. And I said, ma'am, is the seat taken? She said, well, as a matter of fact, it's not. I said, would you mind if I sat here for the second half? For the second quarter, I could barely see the court up where I am, even with binoculars. She said, well, be my guest. I can use the company. I said, I can't believe there's an empty seat house. These seats are scalping for hundreds of dollars out of mine. She said, well, that was my husband's seat. She said, but he died. He said, well, I know he would have wanted me to be here for this historic playoff game. And I said, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I said, couldn't you have found a friend or a relative that could have used the other ticket? And she said, no. She said, they're all at the funeral. Who was willing to take a tough vote. Nobody likes to take the safe votes. I'm not going to call them all for this crowd because they might not appreciate all the tough votes you took. But certainly you were one of two members to vote for Obama's budget. That was pretty gutsy. In fact, we weren't running against probably helped embolden you in that, but it was still only two members. The Dubai Ports issue came up. Jim was I voted for it. Jim voted for it. About 20 members voted for it on that because it was just a stampede away from that. But never, he always willing when he thought he was right, to be able to stand up to the stampede and frown. That is very rare in this business today. For politicians, particularly, are risk averse, and I admire that a lot. The first time I really encountered Jim in a political context was a debate in Stratford Land when he was running against Stan Harris in 1990. I don't know how many debates you had with Stan, but he only showed up to about 2 of them, I remember. So he was always looking for surrogates so we could go to his farm down there in the Northern Neck. And I was auditioning to be chairman of the board the next year, so I was up there with Jim that night debating for Paris. I thought I'm pretty